Hey guys, Shaban is here, and in this video we are going to take a look at how we can set up DynamicServersSystem on a Linux VPS. So first of all, we need to configure a few things on the project file. Go to the project file and open the DSSSGame instance. Here we need to configure a few things such as the server IP. So we can find server IP on your VPS control panel. I'm using Google Cloud Services, the free trial. Just copy it and paste it here. Okay, next we need to set up client authentication password, server authentication password, and DSS port. Just make sure to save them somewhere because we are going to need them later on. So here we have 3457, the port and authentication password for both client and servers is my password. Okay, so now we can compile and save. After that we need to build the servers. Just go to Unreal Engine front end and press launch this profile and wait for it to finish. It might take some time depending on your project hardware, so I'm going to pause the video and come back. Okay, so now everything is fine. We can see the green arrows, which means the compilation done successfully. So I've also uploaded everything to the VPS. Okay, so let's configure everything here. First of all, I have extracted the DynamicServersSystem files to a folder called DSSLite, and then I have created inside the same folder a new folder called Unreal Engine Servers, and I have extracted the Unreal Engine Servers here. Okay, so in order to make everything executable, we need to use one command. So open the terminal and type sudo chmod +x and then DynamicServersSystem. I'm going to type the command down below on the video description. Okay, I think we've typed it incorrectly. Let's double check it. Okay, then we need to go to the Unreal Engine servers and make them executable. We are going to repeat the same command. If you are using another project, just make sure to copy the server name and paste it here. Okay, to make sure that everything is working fine, just type ls-l and you can see that DSSLite server is in green, so which means it's now executable. So let's go back to DSSLite and configure a few things. Okay, so let's open config.ini. First of all, we need to type the maps that should be launched with the server. So go back to your project to where you have placed the maps and hover over the map. You are going to see primary asset name. Just copy it with the whole path and paste it here. Same for map number 2. And we are going to go with 50 players. I think it's a good number. After that, you can leave the port as it is because DSSLite is going to figure out if the port is usable or not. Then we need to figure out the Unreal Engine servers name. So go back to Unreal Engine servers, copy it and paste it here. Okay, then we need to figure out the server path. So as we have mentioned, just make sure to place Unreal Engine servers under the same directory with DSSLite. Now I'm going to go to property. We are not going to copy the whole path, so we need to copy the path from here to the end. There is a missing U here. Okay, make sure to place // at the beginning of the server path and another slash at the end of it. Save it. The last thing that should be configured is the server authentication password, client authentication password, and DSS port. Just make sure that they are the same on the project files. They can be found here. Okay. After that, now everything is ready to be started. So let's close this and go back to DSSLite and try to launch it. Open terminal and type /DynamicServersSystem and press enter. Okay, here we go. Everything is started successfully. So let's try to connect to the server. We're going to open Windows No Editor, DSSLite. Type your character name. Let's say Mr. Shaban and connect. So here you can see that everything is working fine. On the VPS we can see that a new player is connected. Okay, here is my PC name. And let's say we want to go somewhere. A new server will be launched here. You can see that a new server is launched. You can go to a dungeon. Okay, everything's fine. So now let's say everything is configured fine, but you are unable to connect the server. So you need to make sure that the firewall is well configured. So here on Google Cloud Services, I'm going to go to where it is, VPS network, firewall, and you need to add a rule for each of your Unreal Engine servers and for DSSLite. So let's say you want to add a rule for Unreal Engine servers. We can call it whatever we want. You can type description. Sorry, the name should be small. Okay, you can type any description you want. You need ingress, allow, and just choose all instances. Source IP 0.0.0.0. Make sure that anyone can connect to it. We need to allow UDP ports for Unreal Engine servers, and we need the range from, let's say, 7770 to 7780, and we can now create it. Same for DSSLite, except that we need to use TCP because DSSLite use TCP. We need to use port 3467 as I can remember. Let's double check it. Okay, so it's 3457. And then the source IP is also 0000/038. Okay, so at that point you should be able to connect to your server with no problem. Thank you for watching.